We're on the way to grab a buddy of ours, Mr. Harrison. Harrison made a statement last night that was very interesting. He said, what is the difference between a llama and an alpaca? So what we're doing is we're picking up young Harrison, and we are all going to make our way to an alpaca farm. That's right, DB does alpacas.
It's so windy, Harrison.
It is. It's very windy. I hope they don't yell at me about thinking that they're the same animal. I don't want to tell them they're wrong.
Okay. So, we can go in here in a little bit. They have to go chase down an alpaca and get its coat off. But,
Can we film that?
Like coat off?
let me see if we can.
Are they gonna shear it? Is that what they're saying?
No, we're in like a north face.
Yeah, that's sweet. We can't film that?
We can't film that. But we go down here. They said a lot of the females are down along the fence, and
That's what we're here for.
We're gonna meet the alpaca.
Females.
We're gonna meet the alpaca. We're gonna learn some stuff.
That's a weird way to spell llama.
It's not a llama.
L-L-A-M-A-A, right?
We're here to. Are you ready to learn about alpacas?
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Teach me.
Welcome to Alpaca Stand.
They kind of run just like llamas.
But
They run like.
they're alpacas.
You ever
So
seen a camel run before? They
Yeah.
run like camels too.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
they're the
they're
same.
not though.
Yeah, they're.
All right, what is an alpaca?
I mean, it's a mammal, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't understand.
Okay.
What else do you want?
Alpacas are members of the camelid family. Sounds a lot like camel. However, there are 4 camelids without humps that are indigenous to South America. 2 of them, llamas and alpacas.
Yeah. So if they're of the same family,
They're not the same though.
is that like?
That's
how-
it's like a pit bull and a chihuahua.
Or like a golden lab and a chocolate lab. Because they're
They're not
pretty
even the
darn
same
similar.
size.
How?
How are alpacas different from llamas?
Is that on there?
People often confuse alpacas with llamas.
Because they're right.
While closely related, llamas and alpacas are distinctly different animals.
Distinct is a pretty serious word.
First, llamas are much larger.
Okay.
About twice the size of an alpaca.
Twice?
Twice.
No way.
Yeah, it says it. With an average weight of about 250 to 450 pounds. That is a big llama.
250 to 450 pounds. A llama is that big?
A llama.
How big? So how much is how much
Compared
is
to an alpaca, whose weight averages between 100 to 200 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
This thing's supposed to be skinny.
Llamas are primarily used for packing and guarding herds of sheep or alpacas. Llamas are used to protect alpacas. What? Speaking of an alpaca, there's one on the ground right
look
here.
at this.
Look at this alpaca.
That looks just like a llama.
From time to time, alpacas do spit at people on purpose, but it's more common that humans get caught in the crossfire between alpacas.
Humans get caught in the crossfire. God.
I don't know who it is who wrote this. I want to give them a solid high five.
That's amazing.
All members of the camel family use spitting as a means of negative communication. Who'd have thunk? I thought it was like, hey, glad to see you. Glad you're here.
Do you think wait, you said all members of that do? Do you think
Yes.
that's how the llamas protect the alpacas?
Just by
from pumas?
spitting
Like-
at wolves and
Yeah, there's a puma like squatting up, like 8 of them surrounded. They're spitting on it. It's like crawling away, but it can't get traction because it's covered in spit.
All right, what else do you want to know about alpacas, buddy?
Are they dangerous?
Are alpacas dangerous? No.
No. No. Oh my god.
So this is our stupid teenager pen. So
This is the student ministry.
yeah, exactly. So this is the group of teenage boys walking down the hallway, slapping each other's butts, knocking their books out of each other's hands. Everybody in here has at least one baby on the way, and what we do is one baby on the way, we get to kind of test and see what their capabilities are, what they're going to produce, and then we can make some more breeding decisions from there.
So it's teenagers with kids.
Yeah.
No. 6-year-olds with kids.
Yeah.
6-year-old dads.
Yeah, 6-year-old
It's a whole
dads.
new MTV show.
Males will evolutionarily they grow what we call fighting teeth. In the middle they have these large fighting teeth, almost like what you'd see on a dog, or they kind of have that curve. We have to cut those off because what the males will do, their fighting style is to go testicles first. So we have to make sure that we take care of the animals and keep them safe. So not only do we trim the front teeth, but we trim the fighting teeth, and we check. They grow about, they will grow back. So every year at shearing time.
Yeah, it's not the testicles.
Yeah.
Those are not.
So M&M comes from Mary and Marty Rayner. They're the owners of the farm. And then my wife Sarah and I run the farm.
Okay.
How many llamas do you have? Or I'm sorry, alpacas.
There are 100 alpacas here on the farm. So there's 100 alpacas. There are 10 guard dogs. There are 4 barn cats, and there are 5 pet goats.
Okay.
So
You got goats too?
yeah,
That dude is huge.
yeah, he's huge.
What's his name?
He doesn't have one.
I'm gonna call him Doug.
Doug.
It looks like a tug.
The craziest part about males that are intact males, meaning they're not gelded males, they have a stink gland. So goats will actually pee on their own heads and create a stink, a stink about themselves to attract females.
I thought it was like a defense.
I'll be
thing.
honest with you, like that's kind of what I did as a baby, but
Yeah, so that's how you attract a female if you are a male goat.
it doesn't work as a man.
Yeah,
It
no,
doesn't
no.
work.
Stinky
Tried
Joe
it.
doesn't
So,
get the dick.
how old do they get when they start when you retire them?
It
or is it
really
more like
depends.
they start?
So in livestock breeding, what you have to be careful of is saturation. So that meaning if you breed one male too many times, your herd becomes unbreedable. So you have to be careful of your genetics. So you have to be choosing and kind of changing up your breeding males. So
So you
An
would say that
average
he's
farm-
an unbreedable?
he's still breedable, but you've got to like move on.
How much does an alpaca itself cost? If I
Well-
wanted to buy one.
It really depends on what you are looking for.
Okay.
So, your average male alpaca, that is a stud. He's won awards. He's kind of higher echelon. These days can go anywhere from about $40,000 to about $80,000. And then your fun animals that are just have on your farm, enjoy them, can be anywhere from, you can get them at livestock auctions for $100 upwards of, to $1,000. So
Bro. Bro.
we
Bro.
recommend, and we tell people all the time, education is key. The biggest thing with these guys, people get into this business, and we actually do quite a bit of rescue work, especially here in North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
She's savoring those.
So Franny is part of a rescue herd. Yep. So we got a call from Animal Services down in Fayetteville. They had been called out to an alpaca farm several times.
Sheila Cunyon?
Maybe.
We'll just go with you again.
So alpacas don't have to have lush green grass, but they do have to have a dry hay. They have to have clean water, of course, like any other living species does.
Yeah.
Alpacas, on average, are about 130 to 180 pounds. The big adult male was 99 pounds. And so we went in, we took the entire herd, got them vet care, got them healthy, and several of them have already been adopted out.
That's awesome.
And we have a few here left. So we try and educate the public as much as we possibly can, because if those animal control officers had known, the reason we got the call was because the 2 guard dogs that were in with them, one was dead and the other one was eating a dead alpaca in the field. When the authorities searched the property, there were a pile of dead alpacas in the woods. So, you know, we've got to keep these guys educated. We've got to spread as much knowledge about alpacas as we can, because the more people know, the more they can help. We're just lucky that the neighbor kept calling and didn't stop calling.
Yeah.
So,
Pearson, are you petting a llama or an alpaca?
I'm petting an alpaca. What are you petting? A camera, you dirty film boy.
Can you believe that people would think that a llama is an alpaca?
I don't know how anyone could. I don't know how they could.
What did we learn, Harrison?
They're the same but different. Enough to be different animals.
All right, so guys, we just got done here at M&M Alpaca Farm in
Tyler City, yep.
and this was awesome. This was freaking sweet. Harrison, did you learn a lot about alpacas?
I did, but I haven't learned anything about llamas. This is now an alpaca farming YouTube channel. We're going to start a farm, and thanks for joining us on the ride. I'm glad to take over this channel and make it something that I truly feel like is really what it should be.
Welcome to Dynamite Alpaca. All right, let's see here.
Look at that one running, dude. It looks so freaking weird.
It's just you're getting B-roll, I guess.
Yeah.
Of llamas, okay, or alpacas. It's so confusing.
I'm sorry.